Good morning, everyone. Today I will show you how to use what if analysis when we are trying to synthesize something by trial and error method. Okay, so in trial and error method, we have to make a lot of formulation. Excuse me. We have to make a lot of formulations, but we may be very tight with our what do you call the raw materials. So let's see how it can help us. Say for example, I am making one solution where I am having a gelatin molecules. Say A, it may be a polymeric molecule, and B is say the solution. So when I mix A and B, it should give us a what do you call it should give us a gel formulation. Okay. However, in B, if I mix some ions, it may not form the gel at the same level. So how to do this trial and error method so that we can uh, do the experiments with very minimal amount of the polymer A. Okay. So we are having A, we are having B, then we will find out the percentage of A over here. So the percentage of A is equal to A divided by A plus B into 100. Okay, so you can see it is now the 2%. Percentage of A is 2% in my formulation. Okay, now after adding this, I found that it has not formed a gel. Okay, now I want to test whether it forms a gel at 10% or not. Okay, so what I will do, I will just copy this one and paste it over here so that I have the information over here and I can keep my remarks over here, say negative. Okay, now I want to change this to 10%. Okay, I want to make 10% of the formulation, 10%. I want to make a formulation having 10% of A. Now the trick is over here is that I want to use the formulation which I have previously developed in test 1. Otherwise what we'll be doing is that we have to make, or we have to use a fresh amount of A and fresh amount of B to make this formulation. But we do not want that because we are still in this in the stage of finalizing the composition. Okay, so what I will do, I will use the formulation from test 1 and I will try to convert it into 10%. Okay, so how to do it? I will go to data, I will go to what if analysis, I will go to goal seek. In the goal seek, I want to convert this to, so this 2 is present in this cell E5 to a value of 10. Now this is the, I am increasing the percentage of A in the formulation. That means I have to change the value of A so that I can get to the value of 10. Okay, so as soon as I have clicked this and then click OK, so again I am repeating, I have set the cell E5, I want to change it to 10 by changing the cell C5. Okay, click OK. See, it has converted this thing to this one. Now this is the total amount of thing. So what should be the difference? You will be adding 4.44 gram of A to the test solution of to the test of 1 uh, to get a formulation which is having a value of which is having a who's in a percentage of at a percentage of 10%. Okay, now suppose you have got this one, but you do not know at what concentration. So positive, so yeah, so here we are having the positive this thing, so we have got a gel. Okay, but there is a huge difference between 2 and 10. Now you want to find out whether or at what concentration of A the gelation has started. So what to do? Again, I will copy and paste it over here. Now I want to see whether it started in at a percentage of when the percentage of A was 5% or not. I need to find out. So then what we have to do, again we will go to what if goal-seek E6 to value. I want to convert it to 5. Now by changing cells we have already added a higher amount. We have already gone to 10%. Now we are trying to come down to lower percentage. So what happens? We have to increase the percentage of B. Okay, we have to increase the percentage of B. Okay, so which one should we change? We will be changing the cell of B. Okay, say enter. Okay, so what is happening now? For preparing this solution of this test 3, what we have to do? We have to add the solvent, additional solvent, whose weight will be or whose volume will be 54.44. Okay, now that is okay. Now say in 5 also it is positive. Now we want to further reduce it. Let's say I want to find out the 4 at 4% of A, whether the gel is forming or not, or the formulation is forming or not. So what I will do, again I will go to what if analysis, goal-seek. I want to change this cell. I want to change this cell to 4. Then by changing cell, again we are reducing, so we are adding, we have to add more of the solvent. So we have to change this cell. Click OK. Okay. So see, we have to add some volume of the aqueous solution. How much we should add? We should add 27.22 ml or gram in whatever unit you want to take. We have to take that value and add it to the solution of the test 3, and we can find out. Suppose we get a negative, that there is no dilation over there. That means the critical dilation of B using A is 5%. Okay, now from this trial method we have got that 5 is the best solution. And when we use this what if analysis, we have to we can reduce the quantum of our what do you call quantum of our uh, this raw materials, and we can reduce the expenses to a great extent. Okay, thank you.